I talk about some pretty weird stuff on my channel, but what I'm about to talk about today takes the cake. Thanks for watching Paralopedia, your source for what is, isn't, and might be true about paranormal phenomenon. This is your place to balance science with faith, where we live in the gray wasteland between closed-minded skeptics and mindless believers. I'm Jason from Parafiles.net, and today we're talking about Jeff, the talking mongoose. Many people consider this a poltergeist case, and technically it might be, but to me it doesn't really sound like a poltergeist. It sounds like something very weird and very unique. The Irving family, who consisted of James, Margaret, and their 13-year-old daughter, Vori, lived on the Isle of Man. In September 1931, the family claimed they heard a persistent scratching, rustling, and vocal noises coming from behind their farmhouse's wooden wall panels. According to the Irvings, a creature named Jeff started talking and introduced itself to them. Jeff said it was a mongoose, born in New Delhi, India, in 1852. And a ghost in the form of a mongoose. Once Jeff was reported as saying, "I am a freak. I have hands and I have feet, and if you saw me, you'd faint. You'd be petrified, mummified, turned into stone or a pillar of salt." Jeff was said to be the size of a small rat, with yellowish fur and a large bushy tail. The Irvings claimed that Jeff guarded their house, and informed them of any guests that approached, or unfamiliar dogs that wandered by. If someone overslept in the home, Jeff woke them up. If they forgot to put out the fire when they went to bed, Jeff would do it. If a mouse got into the house, he would also assume the role of a cat and get rid of it. The Irvings said they fed Jeff biscuits, chocolate, and bananas. According to the internet, that's not what mongooses eat. They would leave it in a saucer form, suspended from the ceiling, which he took when he thought no one was watching. The Irvings also claimed the mongoose would usually accompany them on trips to the market in town, but always stayed out of sight, chatting constantly. It wasn't long before the story of Jeff got out to the community and the media. There were some people that snuck onto the Irvings' property to spy on them, and some of them swore they had heard Jeff talk. It wasn't long before people started investigating the claims of the Irving family. After investigating the Irvings, many thought it was more than likely their daughter Vori that was pulling off a hoax. Once, while investigating the family, someone caught Vori making noises and trying to say it was Jeff. Investigators also discovered that the walls of their home were very hollow, and sounds would travel easily throughout the home, making it easy for someone to fool the family. Some even thought James might have had split personality, or other mental illness, and might have actually been Jeff. After the death of James, Margaret and Vori Irving left the home in 1945. They reportedly had to sell the farm at a loss because it had gained the reputation of being haunted. A year later, the new owner of the property claimed he had killed Jeff. However, the body he displayed was black and white, and it didn't have the yellowish fur Jeff was said to have. As much as this story sounds like it was surely a hoax, there was some physical evidence of Jeff actually being real. Hair was collected at the site, but it was later identified as belonging to the family's dog. Paw prints and teeth marks were also found at the property. They were ruled out as being made by a mongoose, but they couldn't identify what animal had made them. There were also pictures supposedly taken of Jeff. Here they are. Vori Irving died in 2005. In an interview published late in her life, she maintained that Jeff wasn't a lie. She said that he was real and claimed, "Jeff was my friend." If you like this video, be sure to check out Parafiles.net for more on weird stuff like this. If you haven't already, it'd be awesome if you would subscribe and click that bell so you're notified the next time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.